Hello, my name is Crazy Owl, and today we're going to be doing a tour of a zoo I built recently. And before we get into the video, I'd just like to say that to the 7 people who are subscribed to me, I'm sorry that it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I released a video, at least a full video, and I apologize for the wait. I've just been very busy recently, and thank you for staying subscribed. One person unsubscribed, but let's hope that isn't a continuing thing. And if you are new to this channel and you enjoy this video, please subscribe and like the video because it really means a lot to me. Other than that, let's get right into it. So you start out on this walkway, and there's custom trees all around the zoo. I guess I didn't bring them too far out, but I think it still looks a lot better. And then I've just spammed bone meal everywhere to make it look a little bit more natural. But once you walk through the entrance, you get to this white building here. And this is like the check-in building, sort of. And here's where you pay, and it's 1 diamond for an entrance. And you sign in and whatnot. And there's a little sitting area over here, and then an employees-only entrance to this area. And if you go through this area, you can get to this staircase. And up this staircase is this little apartment that I made. And maybe the owner lives here, maybe one of the workers live here, maybe I live here because I'm the only person who lives or works at this zoo. And then there's beds and a nice bedroom, and that's pretty much it for this building, but there's plenty more to go. Behind the white building is a little picnic area, and I guess these don't look too much like picnic tables, but I kind of did the best I could because there's really no way to perfectly copy a picnic table in Minecraft. And I guess this one's the biggest one, and then there's 2 smaller tables over this way, and then that's pretty much it, other than this giant tree, which I honestly really like. I think it fits in with the area and makes it look a little bit more natural. Next to the picnic area on one side is a little bit of a farm area, and over on this side of the farm you have a rabbit exhibit. I guess it's not really an exhibit, but a rabbit pen and a chicken pen, and these are smaller, I guess. And then in the barn you have some sheep and cows, which are really cute. And over here you have a pig pen. And then in these books is just some sort of information on the animals that live in the places. And this is all over the zoo, and I feel like it just adds another degree of realisticness or realism to it, because I haven't seen a single real life zoo that doesn't have some sort of book or poster on the animals that it's showing. Behind or in front of the farm, depending on what angle you're looking at it, there's a bit of an aquarium, and you have to see it from a tunnel, because from up above it just sort of looks like a cage with a bunch of water in it. But over here is a bit of a freshwater exhibit. Even though these fish live in the ocean, they also live in freshwater, so I feel like this would be a freshwater exhibit. And there is coral in all the exhibits, no matter what biome the fish or animals are usually in, just because it kind of makes it look more watery and decorated. But this is salmon and cod. And then over here is a single sea turtle, and I only put one because it's a pretty small exhibit. And then over here is tropical fish, and there's not too many of these, but they're my favorite type of fish because there's so many colors they can be. And then there's more books here, just about fish and turtles. On the side of the park opposite the fish tank, there are the jungle exhibits, because there are a lot of animals that live in the jungle. Well, there's actually not a huge amount of animals that live in the jungle compared to other biomes, but I feel like compared to other biomes, there are more animals that live only in the jungle than there are animals that live only in the plains biome or only in the forest biome. So here we have pandas, which usually live in a bamboo forest, which is part of a jungle. And then next to it you have the ocelots, and then the parrots. And there is another book here, of course, and this just has pandas, ocelots, and then parrots. The final set of exhibits is the taiga and snowy exhibits, and I sort of combine them as well as the mountain exhibit, which is goats, because I do feel like they have similar traits. They all have spruce trees, and 2 of them can have snow, and some of them, or most of them even, have sort of rocky sort of vibes to me, even though technically snowy biomes don't really have rocks at the surface. I still put some stone at the surface just because I feel like it fits in. And here we have the goats, and there's a little cave for them to shelter in, and then I made sure that they could climb around in their exhibit because goats jump and climb and stuff. And then behind the goats, or I guess in front, depending on how you look at it, is a wolf exhibit. And there's only 2 wolves, and then some trees and some like podzol and stuff. And this isn't my favorite exhibit just because of how flat it is, but it's the best I could do with the terrain we had. And then the largest exhibit in this area is the polar bear exhibit, which I really like. And that has some polar bears, but it also has a bit of an ice lake over here. And then there's a cave that they can shelter in down here. And of course, another book about the animals. So those are all the exhibits. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe because it's completely free and it means a lot. Otherwise, have a great day.